Adnan. And here we have my 1000 PM in less than 3 years, Muhammad Adil.
Okay, guys, so welcome to the question answer session. One of the most important thing about this question answer session is to make sure that you guys understand every single thing, right? You understand every single thing in the best and most effective way. So whatever the questions you may have, you can ask. The purpose as we are moving in this question answers, this is a series of question answers we are doing. Right now we have reached to question number 165 and we will be starting from question number 165. Actually, last time we did till 165. So we will take it from there and then move it into that direction. If you have any question, any confusion that you want to ask, feel free to ping. I will be more than happy to answer your queries and walk into that way. Okay. Like always, I'll give you 70 seconds for every single question, and whatever the confusion you have, I'm more than happy to answer them. Okay. So the question is in front of you. It's a long question, so I will give a little bit more time. That is strange. G, let's see what's your answer is, and then we'll guide it accordingly. We'll guide it accordingly. What's your answer, guys? Put in the chat box. I'll give you 20 more seconds since the question is long. I'll give you 20 more seconds. A mutual agreement, Atisham is saying. Good evening, Smith. Okay, win-win situation. Okay, you are managing a project project team comprising of members from various departments, and a significant conflict has arisen between two key team members. The disagreement has escalated to a point where it is affecting the morale of the entire team. Now we are talking about the morale of the entire team, right? What is the most effective initial step in resolving the conflict? Okay. So arrange a mediation session where both parties can express their concern. This is not a bad option. I wouldn't say it's a bad option, but still, okay. Escalate the issue to higher management. I don't want to escalate. I don't want to do a temporary facilitate. No, A is the right answer. Next question. Again, a long question. Okay. What's your next answer, guys? B. Okay. Okay. B again. So you can see like there will be 15 to 20 questions in the exam that will be discussing team management and collaboration and things of those nature. How should you handle the situation to manage the conflict effectively? Okay. During the execution phase of the project, you observe a conflict between sponsor and team regarding the project direction. The sponsor are pushing for changes that the team believes will compromise the objective. How should you handle this situation to manage the conflict effectively? Advocate strongly on behalf of the team. Okay. Organize a workshop. Okay. This advocate strongly on behalf of team by presenting data. Okay. I'll not eliminate it immediately because I need to go through their option. It is possible that this is the only good option. Organize a workshop with both sponsor and team members. Okay, very good. A between A and B, I will eliminate A. Seek the interaction or the intervention comes later on. I don't want the intervention immediately. Just a compromise? No, again no. So the best answer here would be B option. Okay, so you notice that the two team members have repeatedly clashed over the approach to the project task, with each insisting their method is superior. Again, the same type of conflict. The conflict has begun to delay the progress. What approach should you take to resolve this conflict that will benefit the project? Assign each individual separate task. It's not a bad option. It's not a bad option. It's out of the box option, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Okay, so we have need to meet schedule without conflict. Okay, we have A, C, D, the option. Conduct a detailed review of both proposed methods to reach a consensus. The collective input, not a bad option. Directively choose one of the. Okay, Etisham, I will not do that. I will not do the directive. Like the question says, the conflict has begun to delay the progress. Okay, so if I want to do C, and Etisham, as you have put in the option as a C option, if I want to do C, then A is better than C. In that option, instead of directing, you are smoothing the things. You are basically avoiding the conflict, or like making sure the conflict never happens, right? How did you, in that pattern case, how did you eliminate a option? Okay, encourage the team habit that incorporate the strength promoting collaboration. But this thing is what, as a servant leader, a project manager, needs to do. The D option, we need to encourage the team members. We need to develop an approach where they can learn together, develop the methods, and we can collaborate and work in the best possible way. D is the right answer. Is it clear to everybody? Tejam, put in the chat box. Tim Tom, put in the chat box. Is it clear to you guys why A is the right answer or D is the right answer? D for Delta, Delta Airline. Last time I traveled by them and they were okay. Okay, RCA A. Okay, so let's see how the question goes into that. How should you address this conflict to restore the team harmony and improve performance? A project team member has been consistently underperforming, leading to conflict. Who feels they have to compensate for the individual? Should you address this conflict? Initiate a private discussion. That is very good. Okay. Arrange for a team meeting to open discuss. And okay, not a bad option, but A will be a better solution. Reassign the underperforming task. D implement a performance improvement. I would go for A option also, guys. Okay, B. I have 2%. What the people are saying? Okay. What strategy should you employ to resolve this conflict effectively? In the final stage, a disagreement arises. The stakeholder expectations do not align with what was agreed upon. Now, the expectations are not aligned. What should you employ to resolve this conflict? Renegotiate the project scope. No. Provide a detailed presentation how the deliverables using detailed presentation. Okay, I did not like this detailed presentation word, but I'll hold it. Shahi and Tisham. I suggest involving a mediator. Now that comes later on if he does not agree. Offer additional surprise. No. So from the four option, C and D straightforward out. Let me read the A again. Renegotiate. No. So okay, I would have to go for B option. I didn't like the B option to be very true. There could have been a better option, right? But we have to choose what options has been given to us. Okay, Smith. Sure. You can get the long question in the exam. You can get the long question in the exam. One of the reason why we do long questions so that you take your time. In the exam, you can get 10 to 20 questions long. Okay, guys. So when the question is long, uh, what should your first action, course of action should be? Read the last line first. You are the project and get more slow instead of less slow. Development project that is significantly behind schedule and over budget. Okay. Now we know that the project is behind schedule and it is over budget. Okay. The project is critical for your organization and its success is closely watched by the stakeholder. The team is demoralized and their stakeholders are losing confidence. Upon review, you identify root cause, including unclear requirement, underestimated task, communication breakdown. These are the three things. With limited time, you devise to a strategy to do that thing. Okay. Conduct a stakeholder meeting to reset expectations. No, that is negotiate scope engagement. I don't never like it. Change focusing on improving communication to ensure this is a very good option. Initiate a comprehensive project audit. We already identified the problems. Where like guys, you solve morale. Okay, Shahi, Tim, and the Tasham. You did not solve the problem. I need to talk to you guys in a way. What like when you are solving the question, you need to solve the problem, na? What was the problem you solved here? The morale, okay, the morale was okay, but it did not the solution you went for. Okay, it gave the morale, right? Okay, it gave the morale, but why not solve the problem, guys? The problem needed to be solved. Yes or no? Put something in the chat box. You never solved the problem. What was the problem? The problem, we have all those problems standing there at our face. The problem was never solved. With the D option, with the option that you are giving, Shahi, the problem is not solved, right? What is the problem here, guys? All of you, the problem is upon review, multiple root cause. Therefore, the delays and budget overrun. Why the delays happen? Why? Number one, project requirements are not clear. We underestimated task. Two, communication breakdown. Number three. Okay. Now let's say you said A is nobody said A. Focus on team building. Okay. Series, collaborate. How this is going to solve your problem, yaar? Okay, I build a very motivated team. But if the task is underestimated, if you don't know the scope, how the motivated team will work into that? Yes, communication will improve. But what about other two things, my friends? Okay. Implement a comprehensive audit. We already have that. I'm eliminating. Now, implement a change management process focused on improving communication. This is problem number one solved. Documentation. Documentation to ensure project requirements are cleared and agreed on. How did you eliminate? How you eliminate option B? How did you eliminate option B? Mind-boggling question, na? Boggling question, na? Right? I have a surprise for you. The Thursday coaching call, tomorrow Tuesday we will have our premium coaching call where we solve ATP question. Thursday coaching call where we will carry on all the next 10 questions will be like that. Mind-boggling. So must watch that coaching call. Okay, once the 5 questions are solved, we do LinkedIn question answers, right? This has been our sequence. We try to do LinkedIn question answers. After this, I daily post one question on LinkedIn and I actually answer now. Okay, I actually answer now. So if you have any question, If you are not connected to me at LinkedIn, please do. Okay, so that whenever we do, you can basically listen to those questions, you can answer those questions. I daily put those questions, I try to answer. I To be very true, I never get the time, but now I answer them, okay, in this Monday and Thursday coaching call. Okay, so today Osman cleared PMP in 2 weeks. I really want Shai your PMP and Tasham your PMP. Read the question and I'll move down. It is a problem that the risk can be there. Okay, so how we should roll with the risk? B, you see, A, B, C, D, four options are given. So all four options are kind of right. So which option you would go for? Shahi, Tasham, put in the chat box which four options you are going to go for. Which is the option that you look more? Okay, I would basically calculate and quantify the project risk. B option. I did not get any comment on this. Okay, procurement. Yeah, my batch program is starting on Friday. If you want to join, you can join that program. Okay. A governmental agency become a key stakeholder on a complex due to regulatory change. Okay. In light of the chance, the need to develop an understanding of this new stakeholder, what should the project manager do? So we need to schedule a meeting with the stakeholder. A is the right option here, right? So yesterday I had a keynote speak. I loved it after a long time. Sunday. Mhm. PGMP success story. Akhtar cleared PGMP. Okay. The project sponsor required a project team, four different time zones. So we have team in four different site. Working in four different locations, the project sponsor did not consider that dispersion will provide an ideal team. So this can be a risk. This is a this can be a risk actually. The project sponsor required team. Implication mean the risk. Believe this is the ideal, but where should be documented in the project charter? You see, people when answer the question, I don't know. Shai, you are also saying D, sister. The question is where should we document in project charter? Resource management plan is not the part of the project charter, yaar. D is the first option eliminated. And if you see 57% people, which means 70% plus vote has given that. They did not bother to read the last line, yaar. It's a high level risk. teams is working all over the world. That's a problem. That can have any challenge. Okay. I daily share these mind maps. Okay. So Arif cleared PMP few days back. Okay. Last question. A small group of user complained. The users say that their expectations are not met. What action should we help to avoid this issue in future project? Avoid. Make use of feedback during the project. Okay. Because in the acceptance test there, make use of a stakeholder during the project. Okay. Engage in risk engagement. C, D, no, A would be the right answer. Okay, that's it, guys. So my batch is starting on this Friday. If you are not enrolled, you can enroll now, and we'll make sure that you become certified PMP in the minimum possible time. That is the first thing. Second, and a very important thing that I want to share with you guys, that we work with students till they become PMP. I have set a goal that everyone who clear, I want their PMP by 16th of September, and the 16th of September is a very important date for me. So see you in the program. If you are my premium student, we will have coaching call tomorrow, 12 p.m. EST. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, namaste, sat sri akal, good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are, and bye bye.
Are you